What's up, guys? I'm Justin Swanstrom. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I haven't posted any videos in the last couple days. I just finally got back from Georgia, trying to rewind, get ready for work. We had a busy schedule. I had a lot of packages that had to get shipped out. I did no shipping last week due to the fact that I was in Georgia since Tuesday. So I'm behind a lot on packages. I can't thank y'all enough for going on over to www.swangang.com and ordering all your merchandise. Bear with me, packages are getting sent out. It's just 250 orders. It's only me and my mom. It's very hard, but we're gonna get after it. I can't thank y'all enough. Keep on heading over there and get your stuff. I got new shirts on the website, new hats, everything. You can even get the new pink breast cancer shirts that are on the website. We burn rubber for a cure. They're a hot seller right now. Head on over there and grab you a set of those. But I wanted to make this video. I don't have no racing going on. I just got off work. I'm sitting in the truck right now. I'm about to go eat some dinner. We went out and ran ALCATRAZ 2.0. We went 367 at 202 mile an hour. I just wanted to basically do a run around of the car, you know, being it new. We did good on the first outing. Second pass out, 367, like I said. One big thing I wanted to pin on was in a video that I made when I first started this channel was I bought a set of rims. It was a 15x16 with a 1-inch backspace. I was the first one to ever stretch a 315 onto a 16-inch wide wheel. I was afraid how it was going to act, what it was going to do, and how it would perform at the racetrack. That being said, we went up to Georgia. The first pass, we kicked the tires. I think it had something to do with the tune-up, but I also think it had something to do with the wheel and tire package. When I got back to the pits, I looked underneath the car, and usually, and this is a tip, y'all listen to this, usually you can tell if you're running too much air pressure in your tire by looking at the tread after a pass. On the track, it's very gluey, so it's going to stick to the tire regardless. So when it came back to the pits, when I got it up on jacks and I looked under the rear of the car, there was only about 3 inches of tread that had glue on it. The rest of the tire just looked normal. That being said, that means that I did not have low enough tire pressure and that the whole entire tire couldn't plant down on the track. So I've run the same tire pressure all year with the other car, with any radial car. It matters what kind of weight it weighs, all that. But I believe with the wider wheel, it made the tire smaller because we stretched it out so it's not such a tall tire. It changed everything. So that was a little learning curve. So what we did was, or I did, I took a swing at it and ran it at a certain pressure, and it went out there and only had like 3 or 4 inches of tread. So I took 1.5 pounds out of it and went out there and went 367 at 202. Mike made a great hit, cut a stellar light. I think he went 013 on the tree. But when we got back to the pits, I looked underneath the tire and I had all 10 inches of the tire that had that glue look to it. So I knew I was in the right ballpark. So even though I was in that tire pressure range, I was off by 1.5 pounds, and it completely changed everything. Yes, the track was green. It probably had a little bit to do with the tune-up, but I think a lot of it had to do with the new tire and wheel package. So with the tire and wheel package, I believe it's going to work on the car. It's a 15x16 with a 1-inch backspace. I am going to run a 15x15 with a 1-inch backspace for my 275 tires. I actually just gave my set of wheels down to Mike Starvino's. He's going to put it on his 69 Camaro and try to stretch a 275 tire onto it, and then we're going to get testing with that. So testing has been promising with the wheel. Moving on from the wheel and tire, because I had a bunch of people hit me up about it, the motor. The motor is stout, all 997 cubic inches of it. It sounds healthy. It was the best sounding motor out there at No Mercy last week. So it's very promising. I still got 19 inches of pan vac. We're getting ready for Bradenton this weekend. What's up, Slink?
What's up, guys?
I kind of shot that one in the foot right there.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. So let me go ahead and let y'all know that I am getting back in the driver's seat. I'm going to be driving ALCATRAZ 2.0 and Pro Mod this weekend down at Bradenton Motorsports Park. You have to weigh 2,375 pounds. So instead of me adding a bunch of weight in it, I just decided to get it back in the car because I'm a fat ass. So I'm right there at weight, and I'm going to leave it on the small tires. I'm going to run against everybody on big tires and bars with these little small radials. So we're going to go ahead and run that race, and then we're off the following weekend. And then November 7th through the 10th, we are down at Orlando Speed World for the World Street Nationals, where we're going to run Radio versus the World. I'm going to be driving at that event too. I believe Mike's car is going to be done. It's getting wired next week, and then he's going to bring it up there too so we can test it. We'll have both cars there. We are in the process of tearing Aftermath 2.0 apart. I have a big question to ask y'all. Should I leave the car white whenever I bring it back out, or should I color match it to ALCATRAZ 2.0 so I have the same color with the same cars? Or I thought about completely blacking the car out. Black windows, black exhaust, black wheels, everything black. Completely blacked out with orange logos. JS logo, Swangang, all my sponsors, all the logos. What you think?
I like that. That's nice. That would be nice.
The blacked out?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So drop a comment down below. Let me know what color I should put Aftermath 2.0. Should I leave it white? Should I go all blacked out, you know, like Murder Midnight? Or should I color match it with ALCATRAZ 2.0? So that car is being rebuilt, getting completely redone. It'll probably be back out in December. ALCATRAZ 2.0 is running very strong. We got Mike's car, the 69 Camaro. We haven't came up with a name for it yet. It's coming out. I know it's going to be a contender. Mike is very competitive. He's very light. The car is going to be very light with a baby little 484 632 in it. We're going to run some grudge racing with it, so we're going to have some fun. But so that's 3 cars that we're going to have out towards the end of the year running into 2020. ALCATRAZ 2.0 will always run Radio versus the World and Pro Nitrous. Aftermath 2.0 will run the no prep race. That don't start until May of 2020, but I'm going to run a little bit of radio racing too. We have some Pro 275 coming up in January and February, and a little bit in March. So I'm going to put that car on radials and run that as well. Plus, the ALCATRAZ car is going to run at the radio races too, and then we'll switch over in May and run the No Prep Kings for their 4th season of 2020. And then plus Mike's car, he runs in no time, and I'm sure sooner or later he's going to jump into 632 class and just go ahead and slap them boys around too. But I didn't want to do too long of a video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the cars. We got the wheel and tire package that's new on the car. It worked out good. The motor package is new on the car. It worked out good. The car itself is new. It worked out great. It's a Rick Jones built chassis. I mean, it was flawless. We rolled in through the scales at 2265. You have to weigh 2250. I am going to have a video coming up here soon of actually weighing the car. A lot of people don't believe that the cars can get that light. They can with Mike in the car, not with my fat ass. But with Mike in the car, we rolled through the scales at 2265. We went We ran that 367 at 202. Mike had to rip the throttle. Usually the car, or the Alcatraz 1.0, I just say Alcatraz, has been a 66 at 204. So Mike ripping the throttle to run a 67 at 202 is like 201.97 or something. So rounded up to 202. That is very stout. I can't wait to get him back in the car to actually run it. I just want to run the Pro Mod race because of all the weight that has to get back into it. So he's going to let me run that race. And then I do want to run a Radio versus the World race. I haven't got to drive the car since February of 2019. So I'm going to run it in Orlando, and then I'm going to put Mike back in the car so we can get ready towards the end of the year. I got a lot of big things coming. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button down below. It'll let you follow all my videos. Hit the notification bell up top, so whenever I post a video, it sends it straight to you to let you know to come over and watch it. We got a lot of big things coming out here soon. I already told you about the 3 cars. I got another project I'm about to start on that I want to let everybody know about. Slinky's going to be more onto the channel. We got a big deal that we're about to do. A whole entire life crisis is about to change for us too. But stay tuned because that video is coming soon. But we're about to go eat some dinner because, you know, we never skip a meal.
No, we don't either.
But car all around did a good job. Dad did a good job. Mike did a phenomenal job. I messed us up and went out there and second round of eliminations. I tried to go a little faster. I told Dad that I wanted to go faster instead of racing the track, and I went out there and power wheelie. And that was my fault. I should have just ran the number. It ended up being a 71, won the race. We could have ran that easily, but I guess got too big-headed. So I wanted to go out there and run a better number, but as I learned from the mistakes, next time I'm just going to race the track and have fun. But we had an all-around good weekend, good car, good team. We're back home safe and sound. We're getting ready for Bradenton Motorsports this weekend. If y'all aren't doing nothing, head on down to Bradenton, Florida. Come over there and watch some good Pro Mod action. If you ain't doing nothing, November 7th through the 10th, head on over to Orlando Speed World, and you can watch some great action there. They got quarter mile, they got Radio versus the World, they got 8th mile Pro Mod, X275, 632 that are going to be there. A lot of heavy hitters are going to be there to run this race. So.